disable RSS reset or whatever. It gets all technical to me. So what I'm going to explain to you what this new integration between the Suki theme and the Brizy is all about third-party plugins that you bring in with a short code into Brizy that displays text. And when you do so, that text takes on a serif font instead of the theme font. So what I'm going to do is I have here installed Happy Forms, which is a very nice and free form to use, even though they've got a pro version out now as well. Everybody begins in this fashion, free, and then we go pro. And I've got a form here. So what I'll do first, let's look at all forms. And Jack to Jack, why did I even think, where do I come up with these names? Copy to clipboard. So I've copied my short code, and then let's go make a new page and we'll call it Happy Clappy, like Jack to Jack. And we publish it and we publish it. Wait, before we go into that, let me quickly show you appearance. Under themes, we are using the Suki theme, the free version, and it's the current version 1.0.11. And then under my, let me close this, and within my plugins folder, I've got Brizy set up at 1.0.76. So all the latest updates for this videos. We're back in the all pages, Happy Clappy, and then we have to edit it with Brizy. And we go into Brizy. Let's grab a block there in Brizy. Any block, let's grab this block over here. And then let's bring in a short code. So over here, add elements, scroll down on to the bottom, short code, and I'm gonna drop it there. Click on the short code, the icon, and then I paste my short code over here and it will bring it in. So here is the form that I've let me just see, I didn't write anything vulgar and obscure here. Okay, no, it can pass for PG viewing. So if you look at this, how can I change this font here? And this is the problem, that when it comes to these kind of plugins, they draw the font and the typography, because it's a third-party plugin, from the theme usually, unless there is integration within the page builder itself. And this is the problem, that this is not the font that I had set in the theme. This is just something that is happening in Brizy at this very moment. So I'm going to save this page. We'll open it in a new window by previewing it, and I'm going to leave it like that. So understand what I'm complaining about here. This serif font, it's almost Times New Roman. I cannot stand it. So I don't want this font. I want the font that I had set in my theme. Let's go back into WordPress, and now we go into our theme, our Suki theme, appearance, go to customize. So in this panel, I've got the customization. Scroll to the bottom, and again, this is the free version. You go to the bottom, Brizy integration. If you click on it, you will see there's a new feature over here. This is a feature we covered in a previous video if you want to extend the wrapper width. And then here, disable Brizy's Reset CSS. And I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to read for you what it says. By default, Brizy applies Reset CSS to the content and causes any non-native Brizy element, which is also known as a third-party plugin, for example, shortcodes, to be unstyled. Disabling Brizy Reset CSS makes those elements inherit theme CSS. Now, I will underscore the fact that I'm not a techie, so if people ask me questions like, JP, what will this do to the rest of my page builder? What will happen? I cannot answer those questions, but feel free to reach out to David, developer behind Suki, and you will find him either here or on the forum. He's very quick to reply, and ask him, what does this mean and what will happen in the future if Brizy does bring in these features. So of course, these features aren't in Brizy at the moment. Let's activate it. Disable Brizy's Reset CSS. We publish it, and then we go to our front end. Now remember our text here, because the miracle is to be observed. Click reload, and boom, there we go. So this text is set within your theme. So now if, let's say you are using Montserrat or Oswald or Roboto or Comic Sans, whatever your favorite toy may be at this moment, you set it here in the page builder for your main paragraphs and headings. And then within the Suki theme, you go and set your themes over there. And that's how you will apply that theme styling from the Suki theme to your third-party plugin directly within Brizy, page builder. Amazing, right? Again, as a techie, I don't know how these things work, but it's like somebody who comes to my car and says to me he's going to install satellite Wi-Fi so I can watch Netflix while I'm driving. Well, of course, there's a lot of hazards involved there. I can crash the car, but I don't ask him how he did it. I just say, thank you, and I watch my Netflix while I'm driving and get pulled over. You know the story. So yes, a very interesting feature. I know of many people that will be very interested in this for SEO plugins and other kinds of plugins where you bring in that third-party short code to display on the front end and you would like some styling done. Previously, I would change the styling with CSS Hero. This is a nice, easy, convenient way not to bring in anything extra. You don't have to pay for it. And it's in the free Suki. Check Suki in the description below.